Hi there, Sherry Rothwell here from nutritionwisdom.ca. So in this video, I'm just going to share with you some ideas about how to choose the best quality pickles. So what inspired me to want to do this video was recently I went to Superstore and I wanted to buy some pickles that were natural. And I could not find one brand in all of Superstore that didn't have some kind of preservative or extra ingredient in it. So, but the one that I found that was had only one additive in it was the President's Choice brand itself, the baby dill pickles. So anyways, the ingredient in it that is not natural is polysorbate 80. So everything else in it is okay: cucumbers, water, white vinegar, salt, calcium chloride, seasoning, and turmeric extract. Okay. So I figured, well, I'm just going to get the least toxic one because I really want a pickle right now. So I didn't want to have to go all the way to the organic food store and get better quality ones. So the question is, what is polysorbate 80? So let's just have a look and find out what that is. I'm going to share my screen with you. And we're going to look at a really cool website from the Environmental Working Group called Skin Deep. So if you ever want to go and find out what it is that the different, say if you wanted to buy something and it had an ingredient in it that you didn't recognize, this is a great place to go, especially when you're looking at trying to figure out the toxicity level of a non-food ingredient. So polysorbate 80 is rated on the score of 3, which means it's a moderate hazard. Okay. Ideally, you're looking for the products that you consume to be in the low hazard, like 1 to 2 or nothing. Especially if they're food ingredients, then they should be in the 0 category. I don't recommend necessarily eating foods that are packaged in any way, shape, or form, but at the end of the day, most of us don't either know how to make pickles, or we don't have the time, or we do a really bad job of it because in order to make crispy pickles, you need to have grape leaves or red raspberry leaves, and usually people don't have access to that, and so it's not that practical. So at the end of the day, most people are going to go and buy themselves some pickles at the store. So the health concern of polysorbate 80 is that it may have organ system toxicity, and it may have some toxic additive in it. So the contamination concerns are that there could be ethylene oxide or 1,4-dioxane or dioxane in it, which are both high on the high hazard. Their rating is very poor in terms of being safe for human consumption. So ideally, you want to buy a pickle that has absolutely no additives in it. And that's actually not that difficult. So I want to show you another brand that you can get at stores that are not actually health food stores. Okay, one second. I just got to get off of here. Escape. Stop the share. Okay, here we're back. All right, so this is my favorite brand of pickles. It's not organic, but it's straight from Europe, and it tastes exactly like my grandma's pickles. So if there's any pickle I'm going to choose for pleasure, it's going to be this one. And guess what? It comes all the way from Europe, and it doesn't need to have polysorbate 80 in it. It is just natural ingredients. So what do we got? We have, well, first of all, it says no preservatives added, and that's correct. We have cucumbers, vinegar, sugar, salt, dill, red peppers, onions, mustard seeds, and seasoning. And it's from Germany. Of course, my grandma's German, so that's probably why her pickles taste the same. Okay, ideally you don't want to have sugar added to your pickle, but you don't have control over everything. If you're going to buy a pickle that's not organic, this is the brand I recommend. It's called Knack's, and IGA carries them, my favorite. Now, when I'm thinking more from a health perspective, I want to get the most bang for my buck, then I go to Bubby's. Okay, Bubby's is a brand of pickles that is not canned the way those other two are that are done in vinegar. These ones are actually naturally fermented. Okay, so the ingredients in here are cucumbers, artisan well water, salt, garlic, dill, spices, and calcium chloride, and mustard seed. So basically these are actually fermented pickles. They're done the way that we would have done before we discovered canning, which means they're alive with beneficial bacteria. So this is a great option for somebody who needs to eat cultured foods, which is everybody, but is kind of scared of the intense sour flavor. Because of the familiarity of the pickles, it's a great way to introduce yourself to cultured foods. And just one thing to say about it, it's kind of spicy. So young children don't typically like this too much. One more thing before I go, don't throw out the liquid. Keep it and sip it every day, and you'll be getting free probiotics that are going to help with your digestion and all sorts of other issues, immunity, skin conditions, and just overall help you absorb your nutrition better from the food you're eating. So there you have it. My favorite brand, taste-wise, this baby, get it at IGA. And my favorite brand, health-wise, is Bubby's, and you can get this at health food stores or organic food stores. Bye for now.